Hey feminines, how are you? Okay, so I was really called and drawn to pull these cards for you. This is going to be divine feminine messages from spirit in regards to your twin or your soulmate. Especially if you guys have been arguing or fighting, or for those who are also in separation and you haven't seen them in a while, or if you are just communicating but haven't seen each other like physically, this message is for you guys. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well, and let's get started. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate. I'm feeling a little under the weather, you know, it's that time of the month, but not that you needed to freaking know that, but you know what I mean. Okay, so what I have here is anger. Okay, the first card that came out for you guys is anger. It says safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. So don't feel guilty for wanting, for feeling certain anger in regards to your twin or your person, especially if you guys are fighting or if they are in a karmic situation, because some of them are in a karmic situation, and a lot of the times when that happens, a lot of the feminines get jealous or masculines get jealous because the feminine is out there dating and stuff. I do see anger has a lot to do with either somebody's purposely getting somebody jealous, and because of a third party, and they know that it triggers you and you can't help but get upset. It's letting you know it's natural for you to be angry, but express it in a very healthy way. Channel that anger and turn it into compassion and love. We do have here the Seven of Swords, which is a deception and strategy. So feminines, you guys are trying to find ways to try to get even with your masculines, especially if they purposely try to get you jealous, or maybe you find ways to want to purposely get them jealous, to get them angry because they did that to you, and you guys are just playing all kinds of mind games and stuff like that. So for those who are in a karmic situation, for your masculines who are in a karmic situations, or maybe you are feminine, I do see a lot of jealousy and back and forth deception, purposely doing that to each other just to trigger one another, and to I don't know, there's this kind of sense of, I want to trigger you in that way just to see if you care, or I want to trigger you in that way just to see if it'll bother you. It's just certain games like that, on and off, on and off. The card that came with that is beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So think about it. If you're not liking the things that your masculine is doing and you get bothered by it, it's only a reflection of what you're also capable of doing. And so you go and try to do that, the same thing to try to get even or whatever. And certain things like that happen so that you guys can realize, look at that, you guys are mirroring each other. That's why you guys are always trying to get even, or yada, yada, yada. And it's like, oh my God, it drives you nuts, right? It drives you nuts. We do have the Strength card here. And it says, this challenge will make you stronger. You will get through the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. So if you're going through the dark night of the soul, or you're just, in the state of depression or melancholy, kind of the same shit, right? It's letting you know that you have the courage and the strength to face this situation. You have the courage and the strength to face the separation that you guys are experiencing. You see that? This is both of the Strength cards came here. Restraint. Restrain yourself from wanting to reach out, lash out, whatever it is. There's a reason why the separation had to happen or is happening. The Power card came out with the Strength cards. It says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Don't ever feel like you need to put up with their bullshit, or you don't feel like you need to put up with them because they have a karmic, or you need to be nice to them because they have a karmic. No, it could be so many things. Like, you have the power to use this pain and turn it into power during times of separation. Okay, it's like the universe wants to see you be brave. They want to test you and see how well you do. We also have Hope. Okay, so with the Hope card, we have Tower, which is divine intervention. You know, the universe will do things just to see or to help you get that hope back as well, especially if you're lacking faith. See, a lot of my feminines are lacking faith because maybe you haven't seen them or heard from them in a while, and you realize, you know what? When is this sacred union going to happen? When am I going to see them? Or when am I going to hear from them? And it makes you lose faith, you know? With the hope card here, it's a reminder. It says stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look to the light. See, for some, the worst is behind you. You've already experienced this anger, this jealousy, this hate that you guys are projecting, you know, back and forth to one another. And it's, you know, letting you guys feel it to heal it. And it's also a test of faith to see how well you do during these times of tribulation, during this cycle. And as I say cycle, these three cards came out together. We have cycles. Okay, we have the world, and we have trust. So let's go ahead and read that. With the cycles card, look how pretty it is. Oh my God, the purple and the butterflies. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. You see, using the moon's magic to get through these phases, practicing self-love, compassion. What do you do with your time? There's a cycle that you guys are wrapping up right now. It's just a phase, just like the moons go through certain phases. Not every cycle lasts forever. So if you're experiencing separation or dark night of the soul or anger with your person, just trust that there's a reason for that. It's to help you guys grow. As this transformation occurs through acceptance, once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform you. So you got to accept the fact that certain things happen for a reason, and it's for your own good, and it's to strengthen you as an individual and you and your person. Okay, so then we have healing with gentleness. Okay, so the healing part, it says be kind to yourself and others, honor your gentleness, and speak words of love. So if you're surrounded by people who just don't understand this journey, and if they're on the outside looking in and they're like, fuck that, I wouldn't put up with that shit, you're stupid for doing this or doing that, it's like they don't understand, they don't have that understanding, because not everybody has a twin. You know, so not every one of them are going to be able to experience what you're experiencing. And they'll call you crazy, yes. But remember to be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your emotions. Be gentle with the thoughts that you have and that you're projecting onto your person. Because when you do that, they're projecting that back onto you. So when you bring these thoughts of love and compassion, they're going to reflect that back onto you. And it makes things more better. And that's how you help heal one another. So it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. You guys can heal one another. And by healing one another is by healing yourself, looking within and pinpointing the things that trigger you. So you can say, okay, this is what's fucking me over. This is what's triggering me. This is where I need to work on myself. Okay? And trust in that healing. Trust in that process. You have the power to do that. And then we have compassion, embrace, and independence with the Nine of Pentacles feminines. Okay, you're an independent, strong person, whether you're male or female, whoever's taking on the energy of divine feminine. This is taking the time for self-growth, okay? Self-love, self-growth, compassion, love, nurturing, pampering, doing things to help you grow, doing things to help you flourish and bloom. And then we have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Oh, I love that one. Through each other, you do find the missing pieces. So let's say your person has the piece to your puzzle that you need in order for you to feel complete. But at the same time, you can find those pieces within yourself. You know what I mean? And then with the compassion card, it says, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So forgive yourself for the wrongs that you've done. Forgive yourself for, projecting negative energy onto your person when you were angry, when you were upset, when you were jealous, when you were mad. And forgive them as well, because we all go through those phases. We all have our ups and our downs. And it doesn't mean that we truly, completely mean it when we say, F you, I hate you. That's just the emotion that we feel during that time of cycle. Okay? During those cycles that we go through. Because we're human. Okay? We all go through that. We do have judgment here. The karmic review. This is the universe intervening here, especially with the Tower. this is major awakenings here. This is major eye-opening awakenings for the masculine as well. So if your masculine is seeing and you're showing them the person that you're becoming and how well you maintain yourself in your anger and your faith, that gives them the courage and the strength to come forward and want to be with you and stand up and be the man or the emperor that they can be for you. Because a lot of the masculines are very, they're very, how do I say it? They could be a little afraid and could be lacking courage and faith and how they do things. I don't know if that makes any sense. Sorry, I'm out of it. There you go. They're lacking confidence. A lot of them don't believe in themselves. They always feel like they're not going to accept me for, you know, who I am or what I say. They always want more. They're never fucking satisfied. So that's what holds them back from, you know, completely opening up. So you got to let them know that you are safe to open up to me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say you're pussy whipped. I'm not going to use that against you later on. They also need closure as much as we need closure. Okay? So we have, I know you're my twin flame. A lot of them are going to want to rush into it when they start awakening to the fact that you are their twin, okay? A lot of them have been researching twin flames and realizing that, oh my God, this is my person. She was right there the whole time and I didn't see it because I was in a dark place. I had a cloud over my head of negativity and doubt and yada, yada, yada. And you're always there trying to show them the light, being their guide. And so it's saying, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And at the same time, I pulled one of my sexual cards that I created. And when you guys come into this sexual union, which it's going to happen because we have the Six of Cups here coming back. Okay, so with the sexual union, you're going to want to rush into it. And a lot of the times, feminines, you will be on your menstrual. And you're going to want to rush into it even though you're on your menstrual and it leads to vampire sex. Yes. Some of them don't care if you're on your menstrual and you're on your period and you're bleeding like fucking Carrie and shit. It's like, I don't care. I want you and I want you now, and it leads to vampire sex. And it's like, hey, wait, you don't have to rush into it. It's okay. You can wait till the storm passes. You know what I mean? Because when you come into union, it's going to be intense, passionate sex. And that is why you're going to want to rush into it. And that's why it's telling you to wait. Because when you have that rush of passion and it becomes an obsession, because the devil card is here. It becomes an obsession. It becomes an addiction where you want more and more and more and more. And it says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And that true bliss is going to come about the sacred union here. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You got to honor the ups and the downs. You have to honor the negative and the positive, the light and the dark within each other. And we have to find that balance, realizing that the masculine could be the light or the dark, or you could be the light and the dark, but you have to have both, you know, in order to feel that completion. You can't neglect the other and expect yourself to feel whole. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope this, you know, helped you out in some way, shape, and form. Love you guys. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.